crowd is, oh, wow!
Over Roma. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Roma. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Roma. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Roma. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Roma. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama.
Mascot, 6'6", number 7,
We've had this.
Circled on our calendars, two great teams with stars
BA. Tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
So the Houston starting five. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Shepard is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Şengün. The shot, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Tatum with a screen. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Played through the contact and scored.
To the inside. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Shoots over White. And the shot no good. A bit short.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, BA, because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Count it from distance.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Outside Tatum. Here's Walsh. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Thompson. Offline with a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's Tatum with the three. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
To the paint. Back to Thompson. Let's go with a three. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Tatum with it. Defended by Şengün. Inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. On the break. For 3, Durant. Drains the triple. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Şengün, following the bucket by Boston. Durant finds Thompson. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. 9 points in the game.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Tatum shoots over Durant. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. doing it all.
Van Vliet outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Kevin Durant is out there with Shepard, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tatum draws the double. His first shot coming late, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Şengün. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, VA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. BA, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Selfless with the rock, Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Rockets trail by 8. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Tatum. And Boston pushing it up now. Brown passes to Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Van Vliet outside. Tatum with a steal. White with it. Van Vliet covering. They get it again.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Making it look easy inside. Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And finished off by Tatum.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Shepard. And he can't bank that one in. Boston leading by 12. Brown finds Tatum. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Down low. Şengün with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. The 3, Durant. KD, what else would you expect?
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Van Vliet misses. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special. Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Durant. Boston pulls it in. Brown looking around. Şengün against Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Walsh. For three. Rebound by Van Vliet. 32 seconds left in the second. Durant, pass to Van Vliet. Durant against Brown. Nice D from Brown. Boston leading by 11. Thompson with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Durant for three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Peyton Pritchard. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Harper, and it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Pass to Shepard, beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Celtics lead by 9. Here's Harper. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Houston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Şengün, covered by Vucevic. Here's Shepard. Durant surveying the D. KD jams it straight down.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Here's Harper, guarded by Durant. Vucevic, a screen on Durant. Harper passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Brian?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Thompson passes to Durant. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, all the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Durant finds Şengün. Back to Durant. Shoots from 14. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Celtics lead by 4. Gonzalez passes to Harper. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Shepherd. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Three-pointer, Vucevic drops in the 3. Vucevic has got 9 points now in the second half. Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant to stop the run. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Houston. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
There's a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Gonzalez. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
And here's Van Vliet. Back to Şengün from downtown. And no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 8. And when we return, we'll... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Boston leading by 8. So the Houston 5 right now. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Şengün out there with Shepherd. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Well, Houston's shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
White against Van Vliet. 20 feet out. Here's Walsh. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Here's Shepherd. Inside. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hauser grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Brown finds White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Walsh. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Hauser. Shoots over Thompson. Hauser can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 12. On the wing, Durant deflects the pass. Here's Walsh. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Vucevic. It's cleared away by Thompson.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Outside Durant. Puts up the tray. Brown pulls down the board. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the screen. Brown knifing inside. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Here's Durant. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Celtics lead by 12. Tatum drops the hammer.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Van Vliet double team. Here's Shepard, hounded by Tatum. Now Şengün, 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by White. For Boston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, putting in work inside.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Durant fires! Oh, off target from downtown. Boston on offense. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Down by 15. That's what he wanted!
Durant. Assist goes to Davison.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's in there!
The assist, Alperen Şengün.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hauser outside. Now White. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, it misses. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Now he's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
Oh, wow.
overwhelmed.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
wow.
overwhelmed.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
wow.
overwhelmed.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
wow.
overwhelmed.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
wow.
overwhelmed.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
coming up moments from now. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Shepherd. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
That bucket in no time at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shepherd with the ball. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Shepherd.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Outside Durant to the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for New York. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Bridges. And the dunk by Towns. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Inside, here's Smith. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby left side. Down low, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. KD's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the two ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Here's Shepherd, following the score by New York. Here's Durant, up again, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Hart, no good.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Here's Bridges, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Rockets trail by 6. Now, Shepherd. He has yet to score. Pass to Okogie. And some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün kicks to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson with it. Picked up by Shepherd. Brunson, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith the pass to Okogie. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to KD. Smith right side. 4 on the shot clock. Out to KD. Shoots over Anunoby. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense. Forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Shepherd. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 2 guard.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Smith. That shot no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Out to Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And he drives in and finished off by Shepherd.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And here's Brunson outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brunson's got 7 points.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Şengün with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Durant missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Anunoby outside. Towns a screen on Smith. Anunoby finds Towns. It's stolen by Shepherd. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby right side. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns wide open. New York no good that time either. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Shepherd. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Towns kicks to Hart. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And here is KD. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Smith with some nice D. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there. Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart with the screen for Towns. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Shepard, the pass to Smith. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Back to Şengün. Shoots over Towns. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks leading by 17. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Şengün kicks to KD. Misses the three. On the wing, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Robinson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Dadier in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the Rockets making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McBride's got his first bucket in this one. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
The Knicks leading by 21. Alvarado finds McBride. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Eason. To the middle. For the three. Alvarado grabs the board. New York's gone 5-9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. McBride's shot is off. Rockets trail by 21. Here's Shepard. Robinson pulls it in.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Dadier. Misses the one-handed jam. Green taking his time here. Here's Eason. Thompson for the triple. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Back to Sohan. They set the pick. Over Green. Kept alive. Dadier. The layup off target. Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Houston ball.
Here's Shepard. Easton passes to Shepard. Capella sets a screen for Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Alvarado. Another miss by Houston. New York leading by 21. New York moving it around. He's got a clear path. Here's Shepard. The Knicks pull it in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Kevin, back to you.
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward, adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
Houston shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Capella sets a screen for Shepard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here is Capella. Hasn't made one yet. Another miss by Houston. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Sohan, the pass to Robinson. And again, it's New York.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Here's Alvarado. Drills it from outside. Alvarado's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the inside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Pass to Dadier, and here is Robinson, guarded by Green. Now, Sohan. Here's Alvarado. And Robinson wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Here's Thompson. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Shanghai make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie at the 2-guard spot. Shepard, the pass to Okogie. Down low, outside for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from 3. It's fluid and it's on point.
It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Outside Durant. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Durant against Anunoby. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Hart kicks to Towns. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Shepard. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 21. For 3, Bridges. Tips it up. It's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 21.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Durant the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Back to Brunson. Towns at the elbow. And stolen by Şengün. Shepard with the ball. To the paint. Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Knocked loose and stolen by Şengün. And it's in there. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's Towns. The rebound by KD. Rockets trail by 19. Here's Shepard. Defended by Hart. Anunoby against Durant. Inside. Here's Şengün. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Anunoby. Brunson. 3. Good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the Knicks making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Now Anunoby. Now Towns. It's stolen by Smith. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Clarkson looking for an opening. Takes the 3. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
Wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
Wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's
Wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag.
Battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura out there with LeBron James, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Out to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good from about 19 feet.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Bridges misses.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Doncic finds James. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Towns, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. James, and the dunk by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
A nice shot by Doncic. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. On the wing, James. Towns with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And it's Brunson missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Knicks trail by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 2. And it's Towns missing. Lakers leading by 3. Smart with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges passes to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Bridges outside to the inside. And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Los Angeles with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A miss that time would have put him up. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hachimura the pass for LeBron. And James throws it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The quick look, no good that time. New York trailing. Here's Bridges. He'll kick out to Towns. Hart with the screen for Towns. Trains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Towns up top. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Towns. Here's the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition
at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Anunoby.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
James finds Smart. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Smart. Bridges left side. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns throws it down.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Wasted no time on that one. James has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Doncic against Hart to the middle. Towns, the pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Hart with a screen on Reed. Stolen by Smart. Hachimura down low. Brunson covering. Down low. Deflects the pass. James. Pass to Smart. Now James. It's rebounded by Towns. Bridges kicks to Hart. There's the 3. Towns tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Out to the wing. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 6. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's LeBron. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Bridges dishes to Towns. Back to Bridges. Towns a screen on Reed. Towns kicks to Hart. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Hart, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to James. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Alvarado finds Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reed. And Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Alvarado passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Kennard launches it from deep. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 7. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Jake LaRavia out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Smith. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Hayes in at center. From downtown, Kennard's shot is off. Knicks trail by 7. Now, Sohan, scoreless thus far. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
16 feet away, and Dadier pulls it down. New York shooting well, 50% from the floor. To the wing right side. To the paint. And the dunk by Robinson.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Alvarado missing. Lakers leading by 4. Hachimura setting the pick for Kennard. Kennard on the wing. It's stolen by Alvarado. Sohan, the pass to Alvarado. New York moving it around. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the Lakers with another miss. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Alvarado to the wing on the left. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. For the tie. Robinson passes to McBride. Sohan with the ball. Still yet to score. Down low. Here's LaRavia. And LaRavia slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Shot's good by Kennard. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Zohan, the pass to McBride. Here's Alvarado, covered by Smith. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to LaRavia. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. Driving to the basket. Here's Alvarado. He's defended by LaRavia. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kennard on the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Outside Robinson. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hayes. Pass to Kennard. There's the triple. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, McBride. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Here's Zohan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jeremy Zohan. And it's Dadier in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson finds Towns. Out to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hachimura, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any rank.
James wide open and right on target with the swish. And the Lakers lead by 1.
No question, James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Hart outside. New York moving the ball around. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Hart. Towns in the corner. 4 on the clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hachimura fires. Drained from outside.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Hachimura rips it down. Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Town. Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Man, how about the collectedness of Town helps him come through. The game gets snug.
Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Towns. Outside Bridges. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Now Smart. He gets it to go.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And good that time.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
The drive by Doncic, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
He's against Bridges. Here's Town. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so funny. His teammates absolutely love him. Carl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Doncic. Fires away from outside. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Now Brunson. With a screen on Doncic. Now Towns. Stolen by Reeves. Doncic. A three-pointer. Good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Lakers lead 62-56.
Doncic fires. Can't connect from long distance. Stolen by Reeves. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a run.
Thanks for coming out.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag.
And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag.
And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag.
And the crowd's oh, wow.
Overrun.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag.
And the crowd's oh, wow.
Overrun.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag.
And the crowd's oh, wow.
Overrun.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great. Guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the three. Bridges passes to Towns. Bridges against Hardaway. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the three. Hart goes in. Jokic grabs the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Jokic from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Anunoby.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Anunoby on the take. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jokic with it. Towns covering. Bridges against Hardaway. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Brunson against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby passes to Towns. Down low. Hart finds Towns. Now Anunoby. From about 19, drained it for 2 points.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. New York working the ball around now. Towns, no good that time. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. It's Watson on the wing. Baseline try. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Jokic is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so here is Denver. After the basket by New York, Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic the screen. Back to Gordon. Outside Watson. Hardaway from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Towns, right side. Outside Hart. Fires from deep. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And it's Watson missing. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Hart. And stolen by Hardaway. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray from outside. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Towns finds Brunson over Murray. And it's Brunson missing. The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray up top. Anunoby covering. 4-3. On target from range. Watson's got his second basket of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Nuggets on top, up 6. And quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, BA, it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down. I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent. I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Out to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, BA. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play. And that time, Jokic having the play created for him, and he obliges with the bucket.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Hart passes to Towns. Bridges down low, defended by Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
And so Towns nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Murray from outside. And another three for Denver.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Brunson against Murray. Brunson brushes off the D.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
On the wing, Murray. Brunson defending. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Hart from long range. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Murray buries it from deep.
Well, the way that Murray can put the brakes on, it makes his pull-up game deadly.
Hart passes to Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Watson. Towns gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brunson against Murray. The three is up. And again, Denver with a three.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Anunoby on the take. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 assists in the game. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Murray for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. We've got 1:08 left in the half. Gordon outside from deep three-point land. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 7 tonight. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Clock at 6. Oh, got a piece of it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Towns outside. to Anunoby. New York needs to get off the shot here. And it's powered home by Towns.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
No one covering. Jokic has got 8 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Roma. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Daje in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And there's a 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 9. Alvarado outside. Pass to Daje. Now here's Robinson. Valanciunas with a rebound. Now Watson. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McBride passes to Robinson. To the inside. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Robinson's got his first basket.
And Sohan can do a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
Jones from outside. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Sohan. Here's Daje. Now Robinson. Valanciunas covering. New York working the ball around now. A nice shot by Daje.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Valanciunas has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is where Valanciunas looks to score. He's so good at using his size to his advantage.
Pass to Jones. Right side Jones. Back to Jones. There's the triple. And the 3-pointer goes. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Daje. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Jacks up a 3. Sohan with a rebound. Knicks trail by 12. To the right side. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Outside McBride. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked Ripped it through off a beautiful setup.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Jones. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back. Pass to Sohan. There's the steal. For three, Hardaway. And Gaudier pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Alvarado, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Here's Valanciunas. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 8 points for Jonas Valanciunas.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Jones, the pass to Jones. The offensive rebound.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
Robinson, a screen on Jones. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. No good with a layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clip. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Denver now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. The kick out to Brunson. Yes! Great focus to hit from Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
From deep, Jokic gets the three to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And it's Jokic missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Murray against Brunson. Murray on the attack. Out to Gordon. This one for three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight. Towns, right side. Hart passes to Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Murray fires! Anunoby there for the rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Now Towns. From deep. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive board.
Now Gordon. Now Murray. Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Now Gordon. Oh, he can't get the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Hart with a screen on Murray. Now Hart. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Now Jokic. Yes! Using that window!
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Now Hart. Outside Anunoby. Now Hart. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Jokic! 19-footer is good.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Jokic the screen. For three. Bridges pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Towns. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Murray. Murray gets it done inside.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets...
Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
You cannot say enough about Bridges stepping up when they need him most.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
Towns! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
65-62.
Now Gordon takes a three. Rebounded by Towns. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he slams it down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And stolen by Brunson. Gordon with a steal. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Well, Nicola, coaches.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams have got in this one are two of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Tatum, and it's Walsh in at the power forward position. Tatum gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Brunson against White. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart. 6 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Walsh. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Walsh. Back to Hauser. Brown deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Here's Anunoby. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. Brunson with a clean look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And that one's good, Tatum.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Off target at the rim. From 17 feet out. And another basket for Boston.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
From the wing. Count that one. Brunson's got 7 points.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
White the pass to Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Walsh can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 3. And Towns throws it down.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the dunk by Towns.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff too. My goodness.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Here's Anunoby. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness on the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Boston, the guard pair. It's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Walsh in at the 4. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back over to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Shot clock at 5. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. Here's Walsh, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
For Boston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Brunson outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Got a piece of it. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns on the follow.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown against Bridges. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 3-point game. After Brunson. Bridges kicks to Hart. Towns, high post. New York moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Celtics leading by 3. To the inside. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Up top, Brown. Defended by Bridges. And it's Brown missing. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Bridges finds Anunoby. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hart the pass to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Tatum. The numbers in their favor. Shoots from the high post. Rebounded by Hart.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Inside, out to Brunson. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Second shot opportunity. Tatum fighting for those second chance points.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
For the fan half-court shot, give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Miles McBride out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Dadier in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Drops in the tray. Vucevic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics. Robinson goes in. And that one drops for him. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Sohan, the pass to Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And Boston with the rebound. Down low. Here's Shireman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Vucevic. No good with the layup. Knicks trail by 10. Over in the corner, McBride. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Sohan. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Alvarado. Vucevic defending. Back to Alvarado. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. No good on the shot. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. And they pick up 2. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Inside. Robinson passes to Alvarado. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And now, Allie Laforce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Now Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Jagier, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Knicks trail by 10. Here's McBride, still without a basket. Robinson finds McBride. Here's Dadier. Now Robinson. Vucevic defending. McBride. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. McBride's got it back down to within single digits for New York. Here's Shireman. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Knicks trail by 10. Anunoby left side. On the wing, Bridges. Hauser defending. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
White with it. Brunson picks him up. Tatum no good. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bridges finds Towns. Brown against Hart. Out to Bridges. Anunoby in the corner. Hart the pass to Towns. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Yeah, that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Tatum nails the jumper.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Count the basket.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Here's Anunoby. New York again turning it over.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one. And
here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Now here's Tatum from 18 feet away, and it misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Tatum, launches it. Tatum drills it from distance.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Now Anunoby. Bridges. The response triple. Answers back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Round against Bridges. That one misses. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson outside with a screen on White. Brunson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walsh. He's off from 3. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Anunoby fires, and down goes the 3.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Brunson. Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Round down low. He's against Bridges. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
From about 19. Can't get it. Bridges, right side. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Reality's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take it.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome, everyone. Thanks. Our two defensive-focused team squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. Now here's Şengün. To the inside. Okogie. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
White, the pass to Tatum. Rockets with a rebound. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
On the wing, Tatum.